Phoenix Raceway. Hello? Stream up. Stream is up. Whoop whoop. Okay. Hello everybody. Welcome to Phoenix, where stuff looks a bit different. Okay, I can turn on my settings again. I forgot about that.
They remodeled the track.
Yeah, they threw it
Okay.
back to the old one, because the old one's actually cool. I'm still not adding the reflections on the cars, because I just don't wanna. Car quality, high. New quality, none. World quality, high. Trackside objects, sure. Because we've never had a problem with this track. Oh yeah, we're so back. We can see things. Cool. Anyways, welcome to 47 laps at Phoenix. W false advertising by me and Troy. Mainly me. But yeah. Anyways, let's go through the qualifying grid. So on pole, Casey Hampton. Then we have Lawrence Hill, Carl Hill, Jackson Young, Dakota Kiger, Reed Jacobson, Aaron Wells, Alfredo Sanders, Noah Reed, Justin Ross. You know what? I'm going to see if I can do this from memory. Sebastian Halloway, Levi Soto, Blake Newman, Dick Cummings. Then we have Byron Parker. Oh, Juan Marino Jr. Owen Parsons. Really good question on who that is. Carter Bishop. Chase Whitlock. Oh, kill me. Was Todd Petty. It's not. Eddie Goodwin. No, we're just going to ball. Melody Strickland. Ethan Rao. Andy Mendez. Denver Hurtado. Jamar McDowell. Harry Larson. William Adams. Rich Fish. Drew Halverson. Leticia Kelly. Jesus, man. Kirby Valentine. Damon Middleton. Terrence Garza. Blake Carver. Earl Bell. And in last place, Cook McDonald. So, 47 laps at Phoenix. This should be actually raceable now. Whoop, whoop.
Drivers, start your engines!
Troy, I know you have PTSD from this track. Lots of good and bad memories here. Isn't that right, pal? So
Phoenix time.
because these drivers suck, and there's definitely problems with exiting pit road for these guys, they unpaved the front straightaway. They undid it.
Oh.
Oh, and also the lines back on the back straightaway. Because you know what? I don't believe in this garbage NASCAR shit. We throwing it back.
We're using this for every series now.
Yup.
Oh yeah.
There's one other decent Phoenix, but it actually pisses me off so bad because it looks so awful and the racing's even worse. I'll show you.
Throwing it back to BJ McLeod.
Yup. And Daniel Suarez. And green flag, we're racing from Phoenix. The Mobile One Truck Series. I mean, it's race 3, it's early in the season, but no playoffs, no nothing. It is full season points. So a big move from Kiger, completely understandable. Small check up there. Aaron Wells on the bottom. Jackson Young making his Cup Series debut this week at Phoenix in the Cup Series, running in the 3rd position. It's a good start for him. Kiger up to 4th. Look at that. My frames are 10 times. And the racing's better. The track just looks slightly worse. But that's fine. Because I actually don't care. Ethan Rowe, I think this may be one of his best runs of the year. Because I feel like he didn't really do much at Daytona. And I don't remember him doing anything at Las Vegas. So, maybe catching a little bit of speed here. And his Ram teammate, not actual teammate, but manufacturer teammate, his only manufacturer teammate, right up in 18, just a couple positions ahead. I know it says 19, but it passed all the cars. And up to 2nd take a look at this. Jackson Young on the move. I don't even know where he qualified. Yeah, went from 4th to 2nd in 3 laps, 3.5. And he is significantly quicker than your race leader, Casey Hampton. So we will see if he can catch the 22 and make that pass. I expect a pit stop in this race, which should spice things up for sure. We could always see a caution. We've seen lap traffic be in the way, especially at tracks like this with heavy braking. Always causes a little bit of chaos.
The last time we raced trucks here.
Yep. Daniel Suarez reference.
We need to do that again.
Yeah, we do. So Earl Bell doing the same thing he did in the test race and be completely irrelevant. He's 4/10 off the slowest
So
car.
Kirby Valentine is actually, I thought Kirby Valentine was good.
Okay, maybe it's just the short track, okay?
Drew Halverson, aren't you supposed to be good at short tracks, man? And Blake Carver.
Maybe it's just a little bit weird. Late models don't really run these tracks, to be fair.
It's true.
I think
Solid.
short track for them means under a mile. Which is why I believe when we go to like the weird tracks, like Louisville, which we've never ran in any series of MTS ever, but I think we're running in trucks and ARCA. I think that will be the kind of their wheelhouse, as if Sham killed himself, El Bozo. Jackson Young ran the quickest time by a country mile, and it has been in chase of Casey Hampton. So lead tightening up, well under half a second, and he is just closing in every single turn. He's so much quicker in 3 and 4 than I would say any other truck. So get ready, here comes a move potentially. Gets right to the bumper. Can actually wait behind, very patient. Now does he pull to the bottom into 3? Nope. Didn't want to go for a dive bomb, knows he's got a quick truck and has the time to make a pass here. I mean, he is in no rush to make a big move.
Qualifying got canceled for NASCAR.
Why?
Weather.
Yo! We got like no rain races last year, and then like the past 5 races have just been pure rain. Fun fact, every single race I've gone to in person for NASCAR has had weather. Because 2022 Darlington, it got pushed back a little bit, and I had to cancel a bunch of stuff, and then there was a rain caution early in the race. New Hampshire, it got rained out because there was a tornado.
No. Nice.
And then what happened after that? Oh yeah, Charlotte. We all know how that ended. I raged about that, and I'm still upset about it. That got called early. And then 2024 Talladega, the Truck Series race got like murked. It was like pouring rain just before the race. Oh, Byron Parker in pit road. So he has a problem. Both Halveling cars struggling early on. Now, surprisingly, Jackson Young has not made a move, and he actually has kind of dropped back from Hampton. Maybe used up his tires a little bit, trying to get to him. Didn't quite have the tire to get out.
When they set back time on the track, now the track makes the tires wear down faster.
Wow, impressive. Notice how we're already farther into this race than we were the last one. And it's been way more enjoyable. Rich Fish tried to move on the outside and then got tight instantly. Which is just a major rip. Like, that's an El Bozo moment. Side by side. Reed. Working on Halverson. Last week's winner. 2 one-time winners right here. Obviously, last week with Drew Halverson and last year at Talladega for Noah Reed. Look at this. Casey Hampton has pulled a gap and actually set his quickest lap of the race, which is second quickest of the race. Just last lap. 14 laps into a run. That's pretty good, in my opinion. Now, obviously, he doesn't get the same lap the lap after, but has now put a couple truck lengths on second place, and we have a little bit of lap traffic. Earl Bell could be in the way here in the coming lap or two. He's bleeding about 2 seconds per lap, which is ridiculous. Which means more than likely we will see him a lap down again this race. So Earl Bell about to be jumped by Casey Hampton. I just sure hope no one goes through that inside wall. That's just a really unfortunate opening. We could have some very up close and personal autograph sessions for an autograph. Kiger throwing a little bit of a block, cut off Carl Hill's air right there, and Aaron Wells gonna jump on that. Waste no time making a move.
Theoretically, what if you're doing if you're a giant Byron Wise fan and his tire flies off his car into the grandstand, so you steal him?
Why Byron Wise?
I don't know.
Is it because you're thinking about that gif?
Yeah. No, say your favorite driver's wheel comes flying off, goes into the grandstands, hits a fucking guy and kills him. Are you still taking the tire?
Fuck yes. Dumbass question.
Bro, if my favorite driver's car flew into the fucking catch fence and into the grandstand and it was right next to me and I was okay, I would try and steal sheet metal off the car. I'm gonna be real.
I'm taking his quarter panel. Taking the quarter panel and
I'm
running.
taking the whole hood and running, bro.
I'm taking the car and driving.
Matter of fact, I'm taking his fucking helmet.
Oh yeah, Robin Bubba Wallace's dead body, huh?
Yeah.
May I genuinely ask what Phoenix this is? This is Phoenix 2K, so it's just the 2001. Oh, the one you hated? Oh, caution.
Uh-oh.
And that may ruin any pit strategy. And what the fuck
Phantom?
happened? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised because I see nothing wrong, but you know what? Give it to 2000s NASCAR rules to throw a caution for no reason. There better have been a reason. Did someone stop on the track? Did someone flip? Did someone die? L Phantom? Oh, no.
Oh?
Jamar McDowell blew up. Okay, fair enough caution, I suppose. Running in 27th. Goes to the apron and is just gonna not go to pit road for whatever reason and just stop. Yo, who is this guy's teammates? I'm pretty sure he's Locust, no?
Locust or
Is he trying to rig this for
Eternal? Hold up.
And here's everyone in pit road.
No, is it Jamar McDowell's Eternal?
And Hampton holds on to the lead. Jackson Young close. The 11 actually out with his gearbox problem. 82 gets the free pass. 50 will be the only car lap down. Lawrence Hill. Not actually that much happened in pit road, to be honest. I mean, Carl Hill exploded, but that's about it. So as they try to catch up to the pace track, we'll get ready to send them back green with the second half of this race. We got almost exactly halfway into this thing before hell happened.
What's up, Danger? Like, what's up, danger?
So, getting ready for a restart. I think this is going to get very aggressive here. I think we saw Jackson Young had kind of the better speed overall until the very end of that run. And I think it could be important to, well, get the lead early. What is Adrian sending me? I don't like this guy. So Jamar McDowell gonna be sent to the back as the only lap truck in existence. So we will send him back green with basically exactly half of this race left. We will be going green on lap 24 of 47. So straight down the middle. I think this is going to be an aggressive race start, to say the least. Would not be surprised if we get maybe a wreck on this restart. Or what the hell? Where's half the field? There they are. Oh, Jamar McDowell's in the middle. That explains it. Coming to the green. Green flag back in the air from Phoenix. And a great launch from the outside. And look at that. Hill not going to waste any time. 3 wide for the race lead on the restart. Hill goes from third to first briefly, but Young, a great exit of the kink, but messes up the entry to 3. Hill to the lead by just an inch, but not going to get it at the line. Going to keep pressuring.
Low. Tried to, at least.
Now we'll have to see what happens here. Ooh, almost got hit by the 22.
Oh my god.
Almost a wreck there through the kink. Kiger looking for a move underneath her teammate. Hill back to the bumper. May have nudged the 12. Crazy battle at the front. Finally, Young is away with the lead. Hill back to the bottom. Wiggled. And we've seen that a couple of times this race. We kind of get underneath the leader and you just get a little bit loose when the air comes off of your truck. You can kind of play chicken if you're the leader. Kind of give them that bottom line. Give them that false sense of hope. But there are cases where it does work out for the car in second. But the biggest thing is you can't let them wreck you when they get loose. So Hampton went from first to third there. Got put 3 wide in the middle. Was not the situation. Kiger got messed up. Was in fourth for a little bit. And made that aggressive move. It didn't quite work out for her. Hill back to the bumper. Hill, I think, might be the quickest truck right now. Back to the outside. Going for a little bit of a different look. Didn't quite make it happen. But still full pressure. Has the quickest time. Lawrence Hill has come to life late in this race. Back to the bottom. Here we go. There's a great chance to make the pass. Side by side. Hill slight advantage. Got out of the gas. Can he stay to the bottom? No. Casey Hampton gets to the outside again. Hampton a little bit loose. Reed Jacobson to third. Take a look at the 34. Showing up for Chevrolet. 2 Chevys inside the top 3. Not very often does this happen. They find a single file train with 5 trucks. Hill wastes no time underneath Hampton. We saw Hill have a bad pit stop. Was somewhere close to 10th and is driven up to P4 now. This race certainly not over. Hill all over the rear bumper. Just waiting for a slip up from Young. Does he take the move to the bottom again? Yep. Gonna make another move. Gonna keep trying to work the 12. Big send. Great move there. Hill could clear. Lawrence Hill gets demoted to D3, but immediately making an impact here at Colt Motors to the race lead. Had a great send in turn 1. Was able to complete the pass, 1 and done. And straight to the race lead for the number 19. And I don't know if anyone's going to have it for him. He is so fast. And I know Jackson Young isn't the quickest truck anymore. Maybe a bad adjustment on the last stop. No clue. Hill's starting to put a little bit of a gap. A little bit of a wiggle from the 95. Got him up the track. This great 1 and 2 for Jackson Young. You get all the way back to the bumper of the 19. Aaron Wells looking for the 6th spot. The 7 versus 07 here. Wells gonna go in deep. Won't quite clear. We'll see if he can keep his foot in it. Had to get out of the gas a little bit. Can he send it back to the bumper? Will get back underneath. For the 6th spot. Not quite gonna happen. Here we go. Reed Jacobson going for 2nd. Can Jacobson clear? Not quite. Got really loose with the turbulent air on the right rear quarter panel of that truck. Now they're back to 2x2 here. And Jacobson just can't quite make that pass. Young, great defense. Holds on to 2nd. Just over 10 laps to go. Hampton cut the front straight or the back straightaway so hard there. It was almost in the grass. It was all the way on the yellow rumble strips. And here's Earl Bell. This could be a big part of this race right here, this lap traffic. Because I don't know if they'll catch any more. With just 10 laps to go. Rogers makes the move. We'll see how much this affects him. Did get loose. So now Young back to the bumper. So Young and Jacobson caught him at the right time. Rogers did not. Which gave them basically 3/10. Jacobson back to the bottom. We've seen this song and dance. Don't know if it's going to work out. Yep, just not quite going to work out. Young able to hold on that 2nd line. And Young's good enough in 3 and 4 where he doesn't really give up easy passes. He's so hard.
By the way, I'd like to mention, I think technically Lawrence Hill would count as a rookie winner.
Yes, I don't believe he really made any Truck Series starts before going straight to the Dex Imaging Series. So, I believe you can double check on the sheet, but he may be considered a Mobile One Truck Series rookie. And it would most certainly be his first career win in the Mobile One Truck Series.
Yep, has him listed as a rookie.
And Reed Jacobson back to the bottom here. Really bad entry from Jackson Young. And you can tell Reed Jacobson is definitely quicker than the 12, but just can't complete the pass. And I would argue Reed Jacobson may be the quickest truck on the track. There you go. Does get underneath him kind of early, but has to get out of the gas. Devastating. And I think if Lawrence Hill wins this race, you're going to have to owe it to that big move on the race start. That 3-wide send he made. I mean, we'll take a look at it right here. I mean, it's just instant. Like, he did not hesitate to make that move.
Even Reed Jacobson made a lot of spots.
Oh, yeah, he's moving. He is so fast. And so did Carl Hill.
So Reed Jacobson needs to get around the 12 and get around the 19 in 5 laps.
I just don't know if it's possible without a caution at this point. Especially no lap traffic as part of this race. I mean, it's just kind of pure pace now. I mean, that caution right in the middle, I think definitely affected how this race was going to play out. I think, obviously, forcing a restart changes a lot, but I think changed the pit strategy and all that. So Young actually able to slip away from Jacobson a little bit here. Not actually that much quicker, but has been fortunate not to be losing much time. Lawrence Hill about equal with Jackson Young, which is perfect when you have a 1-second lead with nearly 2 to go at Phoenix. 2 laps to go for our 3rd rookie winner in a row to open the season. Jacobson way up the track, overdrove turn 1. Not much to lose for him right now. Knows it's kind of passing the 12 or nothing at this point. Oh, problem. Eddie Goodwin to pit road. Uh-oh. That's not like a problem. That's out of fuel problem. Should be okay, though. White flag. Race is official from Phoenix. Lawrence Hill will come through the kink for one last time. 3 and 4 for Lawrence Hill, from worst to first for the 19 team. They were terrible last year, but a turnaround from Hill. Lawrence Hill, first career win in the Mobile One Truck Series.
3rd rookie winner in 3 races in the Truck Series. What a crazy start we have had to the new season.
And it hasn't even really been rookie domination. I mean, Hampton kind of dominated the first half of this race. The caution comes out. That 3-wide move, I'm going to replay it one more time. But Lawrence Hill makes the most of a big restart. Just turns dead left. I mean, I don't even think he hesitated. I think that was fully his plan on this restart. Being 3rd on a restart is a huge advantage, because you don't really have to work with the leader. You can just go for it. And Hampton gets loose. Almost got the lead right off of this, but the 3-wide through the kink got him a little bit loose, and Jackson Young had a perfect kink, able to let him clear, and then Hill just able to fight him. I mean, he just kind of never let him get away. I mean, you'll see, he kind of gets pressure at least once per lap. I mean, it took a while to get it done. But you'll see the slide job that he pulls to get the lead. It was a really aggressive pass to win the race. Like, look at that. I mean, he sent it in. That's about as hard as you can send one of these trucks in a turn one. I mean, he was barely even alongside, and he's at the halfway point of the turn, a door up, and then able to clear on the exit. So first career win for Lawrence Hill, and first win for this 19 truck, if I'm correct, and wins it by a second.
One.
And we will see you next week for Long Beach, I believe, for all 4 series, which I think will be a very interesting weekend. See you guys later for Dex, potentially.